If you want to be my friend. It's exactly like you're just
You
singing.
had better go and get a pen.
Maybe we can keep in touch.
Yep.
That we did in the old days. It wasn't so long ago.
She's nailing it.
Yeah, you get it.
It
writes itself.
Sign your pen, pal.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tiffany Haddish.
That was
This is my
very
voice
good.
the whole podcast.
No, I can't.
Awesome,
It's
awesome.
not.
If that's your voice,
Radio.
this is my
This
voice.
is Radio Guy in the morning.
Yeah,
Morning,
that's
Tiffany.
I think that should be the new theme song that Tiffany did before we started singing it. That's it.
Yeah, that would be great. But
That's it
also,
from now on.
she crushed singing.
Yeah,
the
for
theme
not
song.
knowing the song, you
Were
really
you
did
raised
seem like
religious?
you knew
Did you go
some
to church
of it.
growing up?
I went to several different denominations.
So did I.
Events.
Shopping.
But I feel like
went
if you were
shopping.
a church kid, it is a lot of like singing along with songs, and sometimes the pastor will like say the next line before you sing it, so you get very good at like hearing what's coming.
Well, I was in the Kingdom Hall of Jehovah's Witnesses when
What?
I was younger,
Jelly.
and they got crazy songbooks, and I couldn't read, so I would just like watch everybody else sing and just copy them.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like
yeah.
my favorite song, once as I got older, I had my favorite ones, right? And
Yes.
my favorite one was from house to house, from door to door, Jehovah's word we spread. His kingdom come, his will be done. These evil people be dead. No,
Kill the evil people, kill the evil people.
Wait, what ages were you there? What age range?
From like 0 to like 12.
You went up to 12 with no birthday?
No birthday. And I never had a birthday party until I was like in my 30s.
Wait, so you didn't even feel like you got your birthday back or started when you were 13 and you were out of the church?
It didn't, well, I was in foster care, so I was kind of like rather be
Yeah.
in the church.
Here's my
But I
question.
got to go
Yeah.
to a lot of different things
Yeah.
and experience a lot of different things. And I would say, like, if I had to choose a religion, I chose Judaism, right? That's my favorite. I mean, it feels like when people pray, it actually activates my spirit. I can feel it all through my body. When I hear the Torah being read, it really feels, feels good to my soul.
Yeah.
It's like some ancestral something, and I connect to the
Sure,
Hebrew
100%.
or whatever. I don't know.
Yes, sure.
But if I was like a single mom and needed a community to help me raise my child, I would probably go to the Kingdom Hall of Jehovah's Witnesses.
Really?
Because they look out for each other. They take care of each other, much like how Jews do.
Really?
And if the Jews wouldn't accept me in my single motherness, I would go to the Kingdom Hall of Jehovah's Witnesses.
Really?
It's always
That's
good
what
to
I would
have
do.
a plan B.
I've been to the
Always
Baptist
said have a
church,
plan B.
and that has been an experience. That's an experience. I thought it was a comedy show the first time I went.
That's
No
right.
shit.
And
I thought
it
it was
might
a comedy
be.
show.
We still don't know.
And I was like, is this a concert? I don't know.
Have you guys seen that clip? It was one of the first viral clips where I think it's Southern Baptist, and they're like, he's not gay no more.
Oh, yes.
It's that guy.
Yes.
I'm not gay.
I'm not.
I like women.
And you can just
He
see
asked me to be on
is
his
comedy.
podcast. He wants me to be on his podcast.
Yeah.
That is Key
Yes.
and Peele. That's a Key and Peele sketch.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
like
that
women.
is.
Yeah.
I don't want a purse.
I'm not gay no more.
I like women. I like women. One of the. I hope he's okay.
And then
Proclamation.
he's back to the gay, from what I understand.
He
you
never
don't
did.
even
He
go
ever
back.
leave?
Yeah.
Wait, I have one more question.
I have a question.
When you did birthday in your 30s,
Oh, wait,
did you go big with it? Did you, like now?
Kinda
Did
my
your birthday? Do you love your birthday? Do you go big with your birthday?
I don't even go big. I mean,
Okay.
I had for my 40th birthday, I had a bat mitzvah. My 30th birthday,
Okay.
I was taken on a cruise. I hated it. I
Okay.
did not like that at all. My 31st birthday, it was the best. I had a party at Chuck E. Cheese.
This is your
It was-
first birthday.
That's like my
31st
first big
birthday party.
Yeah, but I mean, no, I'm like, yeah, that was my first
Yes.
big birthday party. Was Chuck E. Cheese.
And were you like, fuck this? Actually, I don't even give a shit about this.
It was fun. I
All
had
right.
fun. The kids did not like it because I was like getting all the tickets, jumping in all the stuff. And
Were
it
you
was
like, I never
we were,
had this?
and we were it was flooded with adults. It was flooded with adults.
I never
And
had
like
this.
everybody, we all dressed up like we were 10 years old
I
and
love
took
this.
over the Chuck
and
E.
you
Cheese.
deserve it. I'm dead
Thank
serious.
you. Thank you. But I mean, over the years, like in my 20s or whatever, like we would go to nightclubs. It wasn't
Sure,
like
yeah.
Tiffany Haddish's birthday, but
Right,
we
right.
would go to clubs
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah.
have a good to go to dinner or something, get fucked. And like I just really wanted sex on my birthday. That's
Yeah.
all I ever
Well,
wanted.
that's right.
We
Yeah.
all, we all,
Good sex
we
on my
all,
birthday.
we all.
Yeah.
When I don't get sex on my birthday, I feel like that makes it a bad birthday.
I would agree with
You know, it changes when you're married. You really are just
What,
like,
that's not
we
your
do
time
it or we
either?
don't.
I would
What
think
do I
I've been
fucking
married.
care?
I've been married, and if
You've
I
been
didn't,
married?
yes, I've been married, and if I didn't get sex on my birthday from my husband, I would automatically think he's cheating on me.
Oh, that's interesting.
At least
You're a
on
fucking
your
cheater,
birthday.
and I'm not married anymore.
At least on your birthday.
Interesting. Man, my first birthday with my ex-husband, man,
Yeah.
I fell asleep with his dick in my mouth. That's how you know it's a good birthday.
That is a story we've all got.
On my birthday.
Birthday
I fell asleep with your dick in my mouth on my birthday.
Well,
Is that appropriate for this show?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
your birthday only comes once a year.
And that's how I knew I loved him. That's how I
Classic
know I loved
Daniel.
him. If I've ever fallen asleep with your dick in my mouth, I've loved you. And that's only happened twice, maybe 4 times.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after these messages. Dick in my mouth.
We're back. Let's just.
Oh,
go.
we're back. Sorry.
Let's
go to the letter. Am I reading it? My name's first.
Yes, you're reading this.
Dear Rory and Daniel, sorry, Daniel. Yeah, you don't have to be
What?
sorry at all.
Oh no, they know because they know they did it wrong. That's why. Why else would you apologize?
No, they know that you are upset. From elementary school to college, I was a total geek for magic. I was fortunate enough to have been gifted $1,200 worth of magic books by a Jesuit priest relocating to upstate New York when I was 10 years old. So most of my nights and weekends were spent reading magic, practicing magic, and chiseling away at my sex appeal. I'm not going to lie, I was a magic scholar. I had a lot of knowledge, and I was passionate about magic as an art form and not just a hobby. I was able to parlay these skills into gigs at restaurants, busking festivals, and private parties. I was proud of my work and my performances. But the stereotypes of being a magician eventually soured my love of the craft, and I replaced it with other passions. Recently, I was out to eat with my family in a town where I used to busk when I was in high school. And much to my surprise, there was a busking magician in the exact same spot I used to perform at 8 years ago. I was very excited to see this, and I stopped to watch the act. Within 5 minutes, the performer had used a cornucopia of foul language in front of small kids, made racist jokes, and
okay,
ripped
I'm
off
off.
a number of well-respected magicians' acts. This is stand-up. I was immediately reminded of why I fell out of love with magic. There are deep-seated stereotypes, and many magicians perpetuate these with unsavory performances. Have you ever encountered bad magic? If so, how do you feel as a member of the audience? Wishing you well, Adam. P.S. If you would like to see some good magic, watch In and of Itself by Derek Delgadio. Is that right?
Yeah.
Delgadio, if you haven't already. Also, if you ever get a chance to see a show by Francis Minotti, do it. You won't regret it. Bing, bong, bing, bing, bing. I have seen that In and of Itself. Have y'all seen that?
No, I have not.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like a one-man show that's dramatic while he's also doing magic and card tricks, and it is remarkable. It's really
Wait,
like
is that the one where he tells you what
you are.
what your job is going to be and all that stuff?
Yes,
Yeah.
you pick
Oh, I've
out
been
like
there.
the
Yeah, I've been there.
identity
I
thing.
went
Yeah.
there on the first date. Yes.
Was
You
the
went
was the
some?
live show crazy?
Hey, you fall asleep with that dick in your mouth?
Yeah, did.
Not on that night.
I eventually did.
Wait, maybe that's just what you did.
I fucking called it.
Maybe that's just what you do.
Maybe
No,
you
it's
just love
not
a lot.
what I do.
Maybe you just love a lot.
I told you it's only 2 people, maybe 4.
Babe, I'm having trouble sleeping. Can you come in here?
Get in here. Get in
Well,
here.
you know it isn't any fun for me. Why do I gotta do it? All right.
I don't understand why men get so mad about that.
Why would you get mad about that?
Wait,
Men
hold
be
on. With
mad
you
about
falling asleep with a dick in your mouth?
I
Yeah, with
wouldn't.
their dick in my mouth, they be upset.
Because there's
Why?
no closure.
Yeah, but the comfortability level that someone has with you to go, I'm exhausted right now. But
Or
I'll
you're
try."
bored. Or you're bored.
No.
You're distracted.
I was exhausted. I
But you
be
tried.
tired, but I be trying.
But you tried.
did
I be
try.
trying
That's
to fulfill
love.
my duties.
That's love.
You know, I want you to know I care.
My inconvenience
Now-
is willing to come at your
now,
happiness.
because
literally.
But here's the thing: I did suck my thumb till I was 18.
Oh,
So that's why-
And
Okay.
it's a comfort thing.
Yeah,
So that's why.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
like if you don't finish fast enough,
right, it becomes
And you're like, this thumb isn't
and
getting any bigger.
usually it's like, and it's over.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah,
And then I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
all right. And I go
Can
to
I
sleep.
can I just tell you, it's hard for guys to get off when the woman's going.
No, it's not.
Speak for yourself.
No, it's not.
Guys are like, what are you doing?
That's not how I do it. That's not the sound. The
turkey?
sound is more like. That's more the sound.
Clip that.
Clip. And folks, that's our clip.
That's
But
the
also,
sound.
imagine the guy who's like, oh yeah. Oh,
Babe,
okay.
Babe.
No, babe. But no, it's not. Okay.
Okay.
Babe. Just babe. And then you wonder, I don't want to wake her. Yeah, but then you go, I don't. It's so far for her to get to sleep. I don't want to wake her. It's you both go to sleep.
She has such trouble sleeping. I don't want to like wake her up. Babe, you did it again. Babe, you did it again. It happened again.
I do it again.
Nah, they be waking me up like, what the hell? It could be dangerous too, because I eat
Because
my
you grind your
I
teeth
thought
at
that.
night.
I'm a grinder.
If she grinds her teeth, you go, bop, 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 bop. I'm out of frame. Okay, magic.
In and of itself is where I think it's on Amazon or Hulu or something. It is where. Did you see it? Do
I
you
think
like
it has a bit of pretension to it, but I think it's really great.
It has it's magic. It has to have pretension. It has to
true.
make you think
But
like you're not capable of even
Is it
understanding
magic or is it actually prestidigitation?
Wait, what
and
does that
making
even
you
mean?
believe that something's happening. That prestidigitation is sleight of hand,
Okay,
or
yes.
making one thing appear to be this while distracting you with this
Yes.
hand over here, and they're doing something
Misdirection.
else.
But that is magic, right?
No, that's called lying.
But that's
Yeah.
what magic. But magic is
It's
lying.
Oh yes, I say.
But is magic lying?
Magic is not lying.
Like a
Magic,
form-
magic to me is like when you take a seed, a little bitty seed that you can barely see, put it in the dirt, add water, and 3 days later, it's like
plant.
food is growing.
Okay, so
That's magic.
okay.
When
And
it's
science.
going to make your life better.
See, this is coming. That's what someone would say if they've been to all the churches. That's what magic is.
Magic is making a whole earth and getting people to live
'cause
and
it is,
animals live.
It is a form.
Magic
of
is living
scamming.
in the glory of
Magic-
Christ.
well, Jesus did magic, right?
Yeah, first magician. Well, Moses is the first magician.
Well, Moses is the first,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
The
He's
number
like,
recorded.
You think this is
Recorded.
a staff? Boom,
Damn,
motherfucker!
it's a snake now. Look at that.
I love that
Ta-da!
we have all the references.
Ta-da!
And that's when everybody went. Wherever
The
he's going, we
Bible-
go.
The Bible
Wherever
is
he
full
tells
of
us to
magic.
go, that's where
Yes,
we go.
We're gonna go.
Yeah.
Where he could have really been a
Yeah.
magician.
He might have. Yeah.
They didn't even need to cross the Red Sea. He was just like, watch this shit.
And was it really the Red Sea,
That's a
or
whole
was
other
it
deal.
or was it like just a little
Low
stream?
tide. Was
And
it
some
low?
of the
It was at
kids-
low tide.
It
Some of
Was
the
it
kids
low
are
tide?
like, "Can we grab some of these dead fish? They're just
And was it
laying
even
here?"
was it even a seed in?
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Was it just because this a long time ago?
Yeah.
Was it a seed in or was
Yeah.
it a river?
Or was it like a mirror? Like he used mirrors.
I don't want to
And,
make
like, it
anybody
wasn't
mad,
even
but
anything.
you're not wrong. There is these studies and opinions that Moses was essentially like a snake oil salesman. That he kind of knew he was like a hustler, like a bit of just kind of like.
I wouldn't say he was a hustler. I would say that he knew how to appeal to people's inner child in their fears.
Yeah.
And I feel like God taught him how to do that.
You think
be.
God
There you go.
taught him how to do it.
God taught him how to do it.
Yeah.
God taught him
Interesting.
how to make a staff turn into a snake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
God taught him that. That had to come from God. And we all created in God's image, right? Do y'all wonder, do God have orgasms?
I've thought about this so much.
I think about it so much. And do you ever think? I think we got a connection.
I agree.
I feel like we're here.
I've said this. I
like
this
your
to
eyeballs.
I've said this to family members. Jesus is real, right? A human being went back up to heaven. They go, yeah. I go, what's he do all day? Does he have a house? Open concept?
He's
Closed
watching.
concept?
He's watching us.
Does he wear pants?
He's watching
What
us like
kind
we
of
watch
pants does he
YouTube
wear?
videos.
Do
No,
him-
he butt naked. He butt naked.
Do you think?
I think he buck
Oh,
naked.
but he went back
But we
Adam and
created-
Eve style because there's no sin up
Because
there.
there's no sin there.
Interesting.
See,
but
so he's butt naked
do
up there.
him and God or him and the Holy Ghost have any roommate or partnership fight over what we're going to eat for dinner tonight?
Probably
And
not.
Do they have
Probably-
Cheesecake Factory?
Probably not, because
is-
they don't actually eat.
But
they
Jesus
don't need
does.
to.
He's human.
But
But
Jesus,
why do you need
was-
to eat when you're
Jesus
dead?
was the very first in vitro fertilization. First of all,
Well,
that's the very first
Recorded.
Get
Right.
recorded.
Well, recorded.
Recorded in vitro.
Very first in vitro, right there.
Reported.
Okay?
More reported than
And
reported.
this is what I wonder. And this is what I wonder. Did God, Jesus' father, because Jesus said he got a father, right? Didn't
Yes.
Jesus say that?
Yes.
Okay, Jesus said he got a father. Did God put his sperm in a cup? Send one of the angels.
So this is a Sean Patton bet. How big is God's dick?
I don't even think God got a big old dick.
He just has sperm?
I think I got
Where
a
did it come
medium.
out
I
of?
think I got a penis and a vagina.
Okay.
This is in my act.
What is the term for when somebody has both genitalias now? Because it used to, in the 1900s it was something else, but now it's something.
What
I don't know that
be?
I've
I don't even know if
ever-
I'm a woman anymore. I don't even know if it's legal.
Intersex.
Intersex. When they have
Intersex.
both parts, it's intersex. I don't even know. Am I still a woman or am I a birther? And if I can't have kids, does that
Just
still make
stick
me a
with women.
birther,
Just
or
stick
does that
with
make
women.
me a man with a very small penis and a whole extra hole?
See, this is why
That is
Adderall,
how what
I
the
told you, you
clitoris-
gotta stop with
the
Adderall.
The clitoris is the
It-
tip of a penis.
You're right.
Is
So
that true?
wait.
But that's why I believe that Adam was really Admanda. Okay, this is magic.
Well, we get into Mary Magdalene. And
No,
all that shit, too.
but before, if
you're
we
going
read the
back,
Torah, if
back.
we read the Torah,
Right,
we
Old
read
Testament.
the Torah,
Yeah.
right? I believe the Old Testament, the Torah and whatnot. They say that Adam had a wife, right?
Yes.
And then they was made the same way,
Adam and Eve.
Adam and Lilith.
Oh, that's
They was
that's
made
how
the
we got the
same way.
fair. That's how we got the fair.
What fair?
Lilith fair.
What is that?
Remember? That was like the.
Don't you hate it when you do a bit and someone doesn't get the reference and you're like, never
Well,
mind.
no, because then you get to really talk about it.
Well, I don't
Well,
know
That
what
was
Lilith,
the
I mean, I
Sarah
don't know how Lilith Fair
McLaughlin, Alanis, right?
It was very 90s.
Tracy Chapman, she did it too. I think.
Jewel.
It was an all-women. It was like the answer to Van's Warp Tour.
It was in like the late 90s. Yeah, it was like folky.
you were going door to door at that.
No, in late 90s, I was not going door to door. I was.
That was foster time, right?
Yeah, that was foster care time, and I
Yep.
was a mascot in high school.
Yeah, we talked
And
about
I was
that in the
focused
show.
on hip hop music, not folklore music.
Well,
And
you got into a new vibe.
and I did like Alanis Morissette and Jewel.
Of course.
But
Who's gonna
I
save your
did.
soul?
But I also only cared about what men were doing, because I was boy crazy, and I was not trying to go to no all girl concert.
No, you were
Like-
trying. You were
like
trying
I
to
like-
take a nap.
No,
Trying to get some sleep.
I was waiting until I got older to get that nap. You know what I'm saying? Until I really fell in love. I love somebody. At least I think I love him.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah,
It's
you gotta
usually
think I
the thing.
love
You got to
him.
think.
Can I
of
just
love.
point out my favorite thing here is that the question in this letter was, have you ever encountered bad magic? And all we did was talk about religion.
Well, bad magic. Bad magic.
Hello?
Bad magic.
Hello?
No, that's
Hello?
my favorite thing.
Hello? Hello? There's magic.
Wait, do you
Have you gone to Magic Castle? You ever been?
Yes.
Have you
I
seen?
used to go every year for my birthday for like 5 years.
Yeah, I took my daughter on Sunday. They do like the for kids type stuff, and we went. And this younger magician, because mostly like teenagers and like young early 20s are like that's who like floods it on Sunday.
Yeah.
It's cheaper on Sunday.
This guy, he did a trick that failed, and it was his closing trick. He was just the opener, so he was doing like 7 minutes. It was just like stand up, and it failed. And I could see the device he had used that didn't lock into place.
Oh, I
that was
hate
supposed
this.
to hold like water, and so
Yeah.
he had to like jump down off the stage to grab it. And he goes, and sometimes the tricks work, sometimes they don't. That's magic. And then he just like
for
left
him.
the
Own it,
stage.
own it.
And I was like, it's so interesting because the defeat and the rejection of like a magic trick and stand up is so similar. There is no device that you get to hide behind. You literally have to go, I presented my imagination to you and
It
you
didn't work.
did not feel the same way about it that I did, or you saw where the joke was going, or you saw what the trick was going to be, and now I just have to leave because
I ruined it. I messed up.
This is just what it is.
My gears aren't working.
It is
on my
very. Like,
machine.
you want to look at the audience and go, all of you, including me, will not get that time back. Thank you guys.
My favorite thing to say is, well, at least I'm not ugly. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Thank you. Thank you. Some of you might think I'm ugly. There's one or
but
two.
they're wrong.
And
Yeah,
that's
they're
because
wrong.
But
you're
you're
a
wrong.
jealous bitch.
But
you're
that's why
wrong.
you didn't like the joke, and that's why you didn't get me. And you just leave.
At least I'm wearing a nice outfit. Good night. Thank you.
I don't know that I.
Wait, did you ever go through a magic stage of wanting to do
Sure,
magic?
sure.
Did you want to do magic? I did quite a bit.
Oh, you dove deep into
I never did a show or anything, but I had a time where I could have done 8 to 10 card tricks in success in a row that every one of them you'd have been like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, I'm
Like,
good
I
at the card tricks.
Everything for me in entertainment whittled down to stand up because I just want to get to the payoff as fast. I'm too like junky about it. Like I need the adrenaline. I'm an adrenaline
so
junkie.
you're addicted to the comedy.
I need the
laugh,
validation.
the
I need the laugh. I need
Yeah.
the applause. I need the thing. And I'm like,
I even need the if they boo, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, good, I got it.
yeah. I think
I
it's
gotta
why I
make-
couldn't do a
they're
one-man
into
show.
it.
Yeah.
I couldn't do a one-man show because like I gotta tell this long story to then get to a laugh. I would be like, nah, I need punches. I can't sit in the
acting
drama too
classes
long.
helped me with that.
What, so the patience of
Yeah,
it.
the patience. The
Or
being
getting
okay.
away from laughs at all. Like literally being like,
Just being okay with the quiet.
yeah.
That's
And
a
knowing that
good
if they're
point.
quiet, they're listening, they're present.
Yeah.
But
And
you
they're actually
like
going
that
on a
on
journey.
stage, and I like that too. You like quiet on stage. We've talked about times where you are getting as big of a connection or like attentiveness from the audience without laughter.
Yeah.
That still has a lot of value. I know you like that.
Well, no. What I mean to say is like getting to it faster means. And this
wants-
is why I like improv. It's like I don't even want to waste time trying to think of jokes to write to say. I just
Yeah.
want to get up there and start going now.
Yeah.
And magic is like you got to go to practice
Practice.
before you get to go to any of the games. Like even
Yeah.
with sports, I was like, all right, we got it. Let's scrimmage. Even though I know that that's not the way to learn any sports. I'm like, let's just scrimmage. It's just so much more fun because I want to like just
Remember,
do the
you're
thing.
like that. You're like that when we talked about board games too. That you're like, don't tell me how to do it. Like, can we just start
I
playing?
know. I
Really?
just learned a new game last night. My daughter loves like getting new games and be like, here's how you play this game. And I'm too ADHD that she'll be like explaining it to me. And I have to go, sweetie, I'm so sorry. I was like, I don't learn this way. I was like, I can't. The moment you start telling me something, my brain starts either thinking of a bit or I think of I want to do this other thing or this. I go, we just have to play it. And either I think it's fun or it's not. And if I don't, it's not. I don't mean negative towards you. I just can't do it.
When I was younger, I used to be like that. Like, just tell me how to do it and let's just play. Let's
Yes.
just
Yes.
tell me
Yes,
the rules
get to
as we
it.
go. Tell me the rules as we go.
Yeah.
But now that we have YouTube, I love like
Oh, yeah,
looking it up on YouTube, watching other people do it, watch them play it,
that's a
whatever,
good idea.
and then I'll play.
You might have just saved your
Your relationship with your child?
Maybe because now
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, actually, if I go to YouTube, they always do it in a way where also
And you can watch
I can
play.
read
And
what
it's
they're
like
saying.
and it's like 3 minutes, maybe
Yeah.
4. Sometimes
Yeah.
like D&D is like 12. Like the new D&D game came out, and I was like, oh, I want to play this new game. And now if is there new rules to this one, or is it just like all the other D&Ds? And then so
you go on YouTube.
I went on YouTube, looked it up, and I was like, fuck, this is 3 hours. What the fuck? Like, oh, I'm watching them play the whole damn game. Just tell me the rules of the
Yeah.
new game. Just
Yeah.
tell me the rules, and then I realized, oh, I forgot it's D&D. We just make up rules as we fucking
yeah.
up.
I think that's why I never got into D&D. I don't think I ever realized that you just make up the rules. And then I
It
was
is
like, I don't think
you
I
would
like
be
that.
so
Yeah.
good at it.
I don't even know what it is.
You choose your
would
character.
be the
but
best.
why?
It's choose
What is
your
it?
own.
Maybe
It's
not the best.
choose
Oh, it's
your
action-adventure.
adventure.
Okay.
Basically, like you and your friends are competing to like save the princess or take over this castle or kill the dragon.
You make up the
or
story.
fight the wizard. Yeah.
Okay.
But tell
And
him
it's super
the part he's
fun.
gonna love most. You get to pick who you are.
Yes,
So you
and
want to
your
be
powers.
you want to be somebody that's always wandering off, picking up stones and shit.
But is that
You'll
like
piss off your
cheating?
team.
Like, how do you run
No,
it?
that's
Like,
who
how
you
do you
are.
lose?
They're like it'll be your turn to roll, right? So they'll go, Rory. Rory steps up to fight the troll, right? And you're like, cool, I'm going to use a whatever. And they're like, all right, but this is a level strength against that sort of thing. So
Yeah.
roll the dice to see how hard you hit. And just so you know, if you roll below a 10, you're not going to kill the troll. And then you're like, fuck.
Oh, okay, so there is
Yes.
a device that's
Yeah,
like,
you have
yes.
the die.
die.
And
The
as
die.
your dungeon master knows you, they'll know like what your character's like. Rory has wandered off again, and you're like, I wanted to look over here.
We
Like,
should play D&D together.
I'm into it.
I'm into
like-
it too. I've never played. I know a lot about it,
Really?
yeah, but I've never played.
I used to play all the time in high school, and they'd be like, Tiffany, you got to read your thing. And I couldn't read that good, so I'd just be like, I got to read, right? And I just make up
You
some
improvise
shit.
your shit,
You're like,
yeah,
my
yeah,
character,
yeah,
my
yeah.
character barely reads this.
I'm the unicorn who doesn't read anything. I'm the
Yeah.
princess of unicorns.
Wait, I want to ask you guys before we get out of this. Have
right,
you
all
ever met or seen Chris Angel, David Copperfield,
Yep.
David Blaine?
I got his phone number.
Which one?
All of them. Which one you want to call right
No,
now?
we don't have to call.
I've seen David Copperfield twice, and both of those shows were the most amazing. I saw it in 5th grade, and I saw it my senior
You know
year
he's
in
about to do a
college.
big thing again. He wants to make the moon disappear.
He's going to do it, too. It's easy to do.
I know you go.
Tiffany. What?
Wait, who? Wait.
All you got to do is put a dick in everybody's mouth and they're going to fall asleep.
I've been saying this for years.
All you gotta do is suck the moon's dick.
You make that sketch. Hello. Do you have trouble sleeping? Well, I have a brand new plan that's going to change your life.
Hi, I'm Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah, and
Let me show you about
we're-
sucking dick while falling
And
asleep.
we're next to we're in the audience nodding, like, oh, okay, with those sweaters on. Oh, tell me more. Wait,
I'm going to
before
teach you
do
how to look
anything-
at that Ambien and say, suck my
Me
dick.
get so mad though.
Before you do anything on your phone, before you do anything, pick.
Who are you calling? Which one are you calling?
yeah,
are
why-
you calling one of them?
Wait, if you call them, I want you to ask them if their game, what is like the worst time a magic trick is messed up. Oh, like that happened for you. Wait, who? Blaine, Angel, and
Blaine.
I met Blaine at a diner once. He just walked up to me and started doing a trick.
Will he just appear here? That just seems like his vibe.
He is here. he is
just
here,
walks
and
in-
both of his hands are in cement, and he's like, "I'm doing a thing. What do you guys need?"
Guys, what?
How do you know David Blaine? You guys just met?
Are these all fans?
Yeah, this is the one I know. Okay, hold
Did
on.
they seek you out? Did you seek them out?
I happen to just be at this place having dinner, and he showed
We don't
up.
have to call him. You don't gotta call
sure?
anybody. No, I
Look,
want to know
if she's trying to call him right, and I gotta say, I don't know
feel like-
what. I feel like I'm
I feel like
checking into a
Angel
hotel.
is gonna
What is
pick
how
up the
much like
most.
clicking is going on? You know
Well,
what? Let
my
me just see if
phone
I
is
can
on
change your
airplane. My
seat on
phone
the
is on-
plane.
It's on airplane mode.
You did all that on airplane mode.
I've had that
I
happen
was
a
like,
lot.
fuck, I can't find the number.
When I put it on before a show. Wait, have you seen Chris Angel?
I've never seen Chris Angel or David.
Have you seen
Blaine.
their shows?
I've only seen
Yes.
Copperfield twice.
You saw Copperfield's show?
Yes, we made out. I'm lying.
Okay, thank
Can
you.
I just say,
I'm
if
like-
you because
What?
if you waited
that would have
this
been
long,
real magic. He would have been like, "Is this your tongue?"
And now I have your clitoris.
and you're
How'd
like,
you get it?
oh,
You know,
oh,
like,
neat.
got your nose.
Everybody claps.
Got your nose.
Got your
All of a
clit.
sudden,
I need that back.
all of a sudden, there's an audience all around you
Yeah.
clapping, and you're like, "What?"
Where am I?
Did you go to a Chris Angel show, or you met him too at a
I
thing?
went to a show.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
I bet it's great.
The music is like super good, and the energy's on, and everybody's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
mesmerized, and it's like I love magic shows.
Penn and Teller.
Yeah,
Yes,
they're the best.
I love them.
I've
Magic
never
is
seen
great.
Penn and Teller. Penn and Teller is the one that has. I haven't seen Chris Angel to be fair, but of what I've seen, Penn and Teller and David Blaine have done the most. How the fuck did you do that? I think with Copperfield, it's such big spectacle. Not that he wouldn't do anything that would make me feel the same way, but it's such big spectacle that I just assign it to
Yeah.
some sort of machinery I can't see.
Well,
Or
Like
do
Penn and
you
Teller have
decide,
done-
or
Have I
do you
talked about it
decide
on
that
this?
they deal in
Real-
witchcraft?
That's that now.
thank you.
Now
Now, David Blaine. What if he is
That's what I
Agreed.
say.
the third cousin,
Moses.
nephew of Jesus or Moses?
But this is a real
Well,
question before we go. What if somebody is like, no, I really do have magical powers and I just want to be rich. So I'm just going to monetize this. Everyone will think, and some of them that I do will be the ones where you can know how I did it. But there'll be some that people will just go, I never knew how I did that. And it's because it's legit. Like, do you believe there are people who have telekinesis that can move shit with their minds?
Yeah, I can do it. I can do it.
Like what?
I can move your penis with my mind.
Okay.
All right,
Hold
go.
on,
All right,
hold on,
all right, go
Hold
ahead.
on. Hold on. Hold on.
Hold on.
Okay. The hell?
You just start flying.
It just starts to rise.
No, what would be best if when we do the bit where I was like, hold on, and then you give me the look, and then Lissa just blurs this area.
Blur it.
And suddenly it's Dan Aykroyd from Ghostbusters is happening.
Now that he had sex
You
with
know,
a ghost.
he had sex with a ghost.
Do you know that's based off a real thing in his life?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a succubus.
Succubus.
Or it might have been an
Quite
incubus.
literally. Quite literally. When I saw David Copperfield, he did a trick that blew my mind. I can't remember if I talked about it on the show, but to get volunteers, he threw frisbees into the audience to confirm, like, hey, this is random.
Whoever
I can't
catches
throw
it,
it.
I can't control. Yeah.
Random people came up.
Such a
He had
great
one
bit.
person write whatever you want on his forearm. He took a photo with everybody who came on stage. He had someone like, give me some of your like jewelry or like whatever. Like he just got all this stuff. Did this whole story on how this woman wanted to always go to the beach with her dad and blah, blah, blah. It never happened. They go out on a plank over the audience. There's like a scrim around them. You see their shadows. The scrim falls and they're gone. And then on a video screen, and this is in Greenville, South Carolina. This is 5 hours away from the ocean. On the video screen, they are at the beach. It is not green screen. They are in the water. They're running up and down the beach. They're proving that they're at the beach. He shows his arm. He shows the photo they took. He shows the jewelry that someone had just given him in the audience. And undoubtedly, in this video, the location they are at is at the beach. This is in 2003. So this is not like the craziest CGI you've ever heard of. You're like, oh, they're like at the beach. And then the show just ended. The lights came on and people just left. And to this day,
It has to be a plant.
but here's the thing.
He has to have sections of the audience that have
To
many
this
people,
day,
someone will catch the
I
Christmas.
know that it didn't happen. I
Right.
know that it's not real.
Right. You
but
know that it's
that is
choreographed.
what is insane to me is that you go, here's an illusion.
Yes.
That didn't happen.
Right.
But you will just sit there going, well, then what did I just watch?
It's
And it
called
was insane.
AI technology, and my friend has had it for a long time.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Tiffany Haddish. All right. We got to close up this letter.
Okay,
We have
right.
one more letter to go, folks.
Okay.
We can't just be caught up on magic and religion all our lives. Adam, this is a great letter. I'm sorry that you went back to your old busking spot and had to find out it was tainted with racism and misogyny and foul language in front of kids and stolen acts, but that's not anything new for three comedians. So thank you for this letter. We wish you well. Sincerely, your pen pals, Rory Scovel.
Daniel Van Kirk and
Tiffany Haddish.
And we're back! Da-da-da-da. Plugs and hugs.
Plugs
Listen,
and
what's
hugs.
the date this drops?
The 29th
Of October.
of November.
Of November, because that was yesterday.
the
Yeah.
strike
Folks,
has
a little
to be
behind
over,
the scenes right
but we
there.
can't risk it.
It's not over.
We don't know when it's over or ever
January
over.
13th.
That's your in the pool. That's what you have.
That's what I got. January 13th, January 16th.
I think that's actually
That's
that actually
almost
does
there.
make a lot of sense.
Yeah,
That's
because
going back to work.
it's like a week and a half after people are finally back to work. So
And they're like,
all
we gotta
right,
just get back
holidays
to
are
work.
over. Let's figure it out.
Actually
And
get
from
back to work.
the dream that I had, and my dreams usually come true, it'll be the 13th or the 16th of January or December. I doubt it though. It definitely November, probably not, but maybe it will be in November. But we're not gonna work. Nobody's gonna start
gonna
working
matter.
until January 13th.
That,
Am
by the
I
way,
ever in your dreams?
You
And
are.
they positive? Because
Yes,
if you say they
it's
come
you
true.
and my ancestors.
Oh, good. All right, great.
hey guys,
And it's crazy because this happened already.
We've already done this.
We've already done this,
great.
and my grandma was sitting there,
well,
and I've never even been in here or watched your podcast.
well, when we
Tiffany,
said, can
this
we
is-
get Tiffany to do this show? I was like, yeah,
We've already
just tell
done
her
it.
we've already done it.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is a real thing. I believe that's a real power. I do believe in people who have dreams and then it happens.
yeah, like my ancestors show up all the time. He and I've talked about this, but they show up in my dreams all the time to teach me stuff, letting me know how I need to be prepared. And
Yeah.
sometimes I listen, and sometimes I don't. But I've been very obedient.
And
these last,
that is
yeah.
a thing that it is I don't want to say religion through a lot of people types of people throughout the world. That is a big thing of your ancestors are still around. Your ancestors welcome you when you pass away. There's a lot that's I think that's real. It happens so much that it can't be denied as something that people truly experience.
I don't think they welcome me. I don't know if they welcome us when they pass away, but I know that they're inside of us, and
Sure.
that
Energy.
every time a woman has a baby, whether she gives birth to it or not, that baby's a part of her and healing her all the time. And that's why she can tell if the baby is, sad, hurt. That's why your mama be on your head, because she can feel you,
it.
because you in her eyeballs. The stem cells from the
We're gonna
don't get me started. I'm a
gonna get letters.
scientist
And
and,
that's
a
your
magician.
plug? So that's your plug for this section? It's just that.
What was your plug? What was your
mothersnow.com.
plug?
I don't even know if I
Are we
have one
plugging
because
stuff?
I don't even
this
know.
is the plug stuff?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm on. I.
You'll have more dates.
Wait, what was the date?
29th.
November 29th.
All right, tonight I'm in
Dallas.
Austin, Texas, or Dallas, one of the Texases.
I think-
No, the
Dallas.
Texas,
Dallas.
but one of those
I think
cities.
Dallas. That's what you told me.
Dallas. And then I'm in Oklahoma, Austin, then Oklahoma City, and then Springville, Utah. So come out to a show. This tour is winding down, and I think that's going to be close to it.
Go to Daniel Van Kirk.
RoryScovel.com.
RoryScovel.com. Go to Daniel Van Kirk for my stuff. Rose Gold tour dates are going to continue to be added until the special drops, probably in mid-April. But on December 14th, I'm at Cap City in Austin, Texas. I know that for sure right now.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be in Oklahoma, guys. Tulsa.
Ooh.
Tallahassee.
Whenever you say the special word.
I'll be in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what part, but I'll be there with Kevin Hart and who else is gonna be there? Oh, Chelsea Handler.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that'll be December, I believe, 15th. And
What'd you say? Where is it?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Is it Tulsa?
I'm
Oklahoma
not
City.
sure. If you go to TiffanyHaddish.com, I know it's close to Texas because a lot of people from Texas have been hitting me up saying they're getting their tickets
Nice.
already.
Yep.
So get your tickets. It's doing well. Also,
Thackerville.
Thackerville. Never
I
heard
was
of it.
so close.
So was I.
Thackerville. I just know we're at the WinStar. We're at the WinStar in Oklahoma. And December 15th or 16th?
December 15th.
December 15th, and we're doing 2 shows. And then I'm doing a show. Oh, I'm doing a party. I've never really done a party.
What does that mean?
I'm hosting a party.
Okay.
I'm the host of a party in Chicago.
Okay, here
Wait,
we go.
what does it mean you're hosting a party? What does it
I
mean?
don't know what that means. I'm
You don't even
excited
know.
about it. I don't
So
know.
you got hired to host a party.
I got hired to host a
How
party.
did I
Okay,
get
okay.
that sort of gig? This is like the Burt Kreischer.
I don't know.
I think you
This is
gotta
like,
get famous
it's like
first.
I'm a reality star now because reality stars host parties.
Yeah, okay.
Like they get put
Oh,
on the
you're
flyer for
right.
the party.
Yes.
I've never been put on the flyer like Tiffany Haddish is gonna be hosting this party, and I hope that it's like how I used to do bar mitzvahs and stuff, where I get on the microphone and produce amazing energy and get people to dance and say
Okay.
things like, "Don't go home alone, drink some Patron," like say stuff like that.
I like
yeah,
that.
it does have to rhyme.
It gotta rhyme.
Yeah.
If you say it, it gotta rhyme.
Like, and as they're
She
leaving, be like, hey, don't
ready.
forget, click it or
She
ticket.
ready.
Like, you got to throw that out there.
Yeah, click it or ticket.
Show those women your hips if you want to fall asleep between her lips.
Okay. That's
with
cool.
Wait, men fall asleep?
No, the guy will fall asleep between her lips because her mouth will be around.
The
It's
blow-
when you
remember
love-
the
Oh, I thought you was
blowjob?
talking about coochie lips.
Oh, that too.
What, did you fall asleep during that, too?
You fallen asleep
No,
with a man?
I have not fallen asleep.
I have.
I have not fallen
I
asleep
have.
during actual sex. At least I don't think so.
Oh, no.
I don't think so. Maybe.
I could
Yeah, maybe
not.
I got narcolepsy. I know I've fallen asleep while someone was giving me head before, and that was a bad argument.
If
after
it
that.
were me, just so you know, you'd wake up the next morning.
Still
I'd be
going.
in the doorframe with a coffee, and the first words I would say is, "We need to talk about last night."
Oh my God, that's happened. That is what happened.
In your dream.
No, not in my
Oh.
dream. That's what happened
My
in
manhood
life.
was questioned. All I've thought about for the past 8 hours is, what am I doing performance-wise?
And then
I would
like-
be
You
like,
fell asleep.
And it's been on my head about taking naps and making sure you're not giving out too much energy in the day and save some energy for me. And how dare you do this? And that's so disrespectful. Why did you even do this? You should have just said you wanted to go to sleep instead of trying to do this. And I'm like,
I don't like
I'm
any
like,
of this energy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's what I would have said.
I don't
but
like
I would
this-
say
I don't
we
know-
do
I
need
don't
to
know
talk
this
about
person.
this.
It's probably David Copperfield who said this.
No,
to you.
it's not.
But
It's not David Copperfield.
don't like that energy.
Yeah, but that's what happened.
Fuck off. You wanted
Wouldn't
to
you love if you found out Tiffany
was
only
trying to-
sleeps with
I
musicians?
was trying to fulfill my duties
that's
as
it.
your woman.
You have a person in your
No,
life that even when
and
they're
I'm making
tired, they want to
millions
try
of
and have
dollars.
sex.
I gotta stay awake.
Y'all making millions of dollars on a daily basis trying to provide for us.
I agree.
Trying
Yeah.
to make your life easy, motherfucker. And
Yeah.
Yes. It's all right.
Let this out. This is what this show is.
it out.
This is what this show is.
I'm only gonna fuck with aliens from now on.
Well,
Well,
that's
that
gonna
time
happen.
is. Yeah, we're there.
I
We're
know
there
we're
now.
there.
Got
Yeah.
good news for you.
Bring on the celestial beings.
Should we do it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go to this last letter that Daniel has in his hand.
This one was handed to me after a show.
Ooh, handwritten.
Hi, pals.
Hey. Hey.
How are you? Hope you're well.
Good.
Recently at work, a discussion on the differences between what is a trip and what is a vacation came up. Obviously, both have a destination and potentially are solo or with company, but one inherently feels like more work than the other. As you find yourselves traveling quite a bit, which do you prefer? Trips, exploring a location, or vacations, relaxing and unwinding? Well, I'm just going to jump in to say, we might not agree with your definition of trips.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So trips or vacations. Also, what do you do to make the most of either a trip or a vacation? I wish you well, Jer Bear, not Jerry O'Connell, unless you want to pretend it is. Well, we don't have to because Jerry's been on the
I
show.
think that's what Jerry would say though if he wrote a letter.
You think JOC
he would
is
try
back?
to throw the scent off the trail.
Have you
I
met
think
Jerry
that is
O'Connell?
from Jerry O'Connell.
Just a beautiful.
I want to say yes.
I'm sure you have.
I want to say he has like very good energy. Was he in that?
Oh, great
Stand
energy.
By Me, the greatest
good
movie of all
skin.
time.
No, did he have
The
that?
one with the
Joe
kangaroo?
Roach, the Roach.
Yeah.
Yes.
The
Joe's
Roach guy?
apartment.
Yes,
Joe's
yes, yes,
apartment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Joe's apartment. Yes.
And he hosts the talk now, I think.
Yeah.
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 That's one of the
I do
hosts.
like him a lot.
I love him.
I like him
He's
a-
great. My
a
favorite
lot,
movie of
a
all
lot.
time, and he's just such. He's everything you want him to be.
That's why I
Yeah,
think
he's
he
great
wrote that
energy.
letter. Jer Bear, get out of here. That's Jerry O'Connell.
But it was handed to me.
Oh, that's right. Was it Jerry
But-
O'Connell?
but
Now I
maybe-
wonder.
In the
Yeah,
worst costume.
maybe he gave it to somebody to hand to
Daniel.
you.
What?
Maybe he gave it to someone to hand to you.
Jerry, you can just come back
What
on the
city
show.
were you in?
Oh, fuck, dude.
That might be where he might have grew up there. Trip or vacation?
Trip, because that's more fun. Trip is when you go to cut up,
Okay.
right? You going to cut up. There might be a little work there, but then it's all cut up time. Not necessarily relax time, it's party time.
I don't think I'm good at vacations.
Vacation is relaxing.
Can't
Yes.
do it.
Not necessarily partying.
True. I can
Not
see that.
necessarily like, oh, I'm gonna do my work or I gotta make this appearance or whatever.
Yeah.
There's just
Nothing.
just
Cut off. Phone off.
just relaxing and maxing,
Are you-
seeing new sights, experiencing a new culture.
I think it's
Yeah.
also a time thing. Like, I don't think a trip is more than 5 days. A vacation is
Yeah.
5 days or more. Anything under that, I would feel like is a trip.
Yeah, 4 days.
Yeah.
4 days is a trip.
4 days is a trip.
5 days or more
and
is a
if it
vacation.
takes you more than 24 hours to get somewhere, that's a fucking vacation.
Oh,
Oh,
because
big time.
because that makes it more exotic.
It makes
If
it
it
more
takes a-
exhausting.
and the
You're gonna
time-
sleep
Yeah.
more.
I don't think I'm good at vacation. I can't settle. I can't like if they're like, oh, we're just gonna go sit on the beach. I'm like, I can't do that.
Why?
I don't know. I can't sit still.
So
I
you're
can't,
gonna build a
like,
Yeah, but you can do a
sandcastle.
whole
I
bunch of shit on
can't.
the-
I'll start to, and then I'll be like, I don't fucking know.
Stop.
How to do
Because
that.
you
Then
have
go play in the
ADD.
water.
I do. I'm
So
very.
then go play in the water. Then come back and work on the sandcastle. Then lay
know.
down.
Go
then
look
go
for
eat
rocks.
tacos. Then
Yeah.
go look for seashells. Then when you get tired of looking for seashells, then the man gonna come up to you and offer you cocaine. Then you can get that to somebody.
And then you're on
Well,
locked
maybe I
up
just went to
abroad.
the wrong places. I can't sit on the beach because all I can think about is skin damage that's happening with the sun, and then I just assume I'm gonna have skin cancer.
Does
that make
But
sense?
you're black.
That's great.
That's the clip.
Yeah.
Never really seen myself.
Oh, you need
I'm
to
only
look.
now seeing myself with a. Tiffany
No,
opened my
everyone-
eyes to my true self.
Everyone can get skin cancer. It doesn't matter. And
I know,
it's
but that's
just
what I
add-
think about. I just sit there and go, oh, I'm getting it. The sun is damaging my skin. And there's no amount of like sunscreen. There's no amount of shade. I'm like, it doesn't matter.
But a good detox and drinking enough water
Yeah.
and getting enough rest will help your body to defeat that.
All right. But,
But
it
you
is
do have a lot of
vacation.
moles, though.
I
and
know.
So
that-
do I.
My whole life. So that's
Yeah.
what makes me think about it.
But you
all
know,
the time.
my grandma said about moles. She said that's
Well, I'll ask her. What did you say?
grandma. Remember what you told me when I was like, I want all my moles off. Get them off of me.
Yeah, those are angel kisses.
Is that what she
Each
said?
mole is
She
an
said
angel
that's
kiss.
where God kissed you. Those are all your blessings.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's where those
That's
are all your
crazy.
blessings. Yeah.
You
That's
are
where
her
God
grandmother.
kisses you. And then and I was like, ooh, Auntie Gina got a lot of blessings. God be kissing all over her body. And that's gross.
All over.
Like all over, all on her chest and her back,
You're
under
like,
her
God,
armpits.
God, I'm trying to sleep.
I'm just trying. God, come on.
Wow, you can fall asleep. I don't care.
I'm on
I'm
vacation.
blessing you.
Trip or vacation in terms of preference. What do you like more?
Well, have you ever done a
I don't
work?
think I've ever really done a full vacation.
Really?
Where would you go right now? You get to leave, like in 2 weeks. You're out of here. Where are you going?
I'm going to Bermuda,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go to Papeete or Rarotonga.
You don't. I know.
Wait, what?
Papi
Papeete,
Ratonga.
I'm well traveled.
Oh, I don't know. Have you been to Japan?
Well,
Hai
Daniel's
Nihongo
from
ga
Rochelle,
skoshi
Illinois.
wakarimasu ka?
I don't know what that is.
Hai Nihongo ga skoshi wakarimasu ka?
You don't know what that means.
Iyo tenki desu ne?
Is this Dungeons and Dragons?
No, it's Japanese.
What does that
silly.
mean?
Yes, I speak some Japanese.
Oh.
Do you speak Japanese?
I would say not.
I would love to go to Japan and Iceland. Those are two.
Would you want to do comedy in either one of those?
No, I want to go and just
Be there.
experience like the landscape of Iceland. I just want to go see those crazy waterfalls and shit. And then Japan, I just want to be what feels like the future in another planet. And I want to be like, this is crazy.
Well,
That's what I
I've
wanna
been
be.
to Japan. It doesn't feel like the future on another planet.
Oh.
It feels like another country on the same planet that's actually clean.
Oh, well, never mind.
And they actually are polite and treat you with respect and dignity.
Yeah, that's where I want to
Even
go.
if you a black woman.
Well,
But they do
which
talk
we
shit
both
about you
are.
behind your back when you walk past.
Yeah.
Oh, she got a big ass.
Is that talking shit? Is that talking shit?
That's why you learned Japanese, so you could just know who was saying shit as you walked off.
Who noticed your ass? I'm not going over there without knowing.
I just want
want
to learn a few phrases. Ass. What is I want to know when I hear that word.
I got that Penzler 101 from the library and just play the CDs in the car when I'm sitting in traffic, and that's
Yeah.
how I learned Japanese.
Really?
Yeah, it's like all that time you sit in the car
You're
in
right.
traffic.
You're right.
It doesn't make sense not to be learning something
That's
new
true.
or picking up a new trade or something while you're sitting in that traffic. Otherwise, you're screaming at cars and just like, oh, I'm stuck with my thoughts. And my thoughts are really awesome, but at the same time, they can be very stressful. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
learn a new language.
I love that. That's actually a really great tip.
And
Trip.
you would be great at it.
Learning a language?
Yes, learning a new language while sitting in traffic,
Maybe.
and
in traffic.
and you'd be able to incorporate that. You would incorporate that in your act. It would be so good.
You have any paint on your clothes today?
I don't think so.
Yes, you do, right here.
Nah.
That one just make it look like I don't paint. That looks more like a pin.
You like to paint?
I paint.
I
a
paint too.
lot.
Do
I
you
paint
sell
a
your
lot.
paintings?
I do. I'm going to do an art show. Hello.
Yeah. Why didn't we
I
plug
paint
that?
a lot.
December
too.
9th, art show, Los Angeles in Eagle Rock. I'm going to put up 15, I think, paintings and just see if people buy them and
Awesome.
get a DJ, put out some booze, have people come and...
I'm come.
Great, you're in.
I love to paint too.
Yeah.
And that'll be just a few days after my birthday.
That's why I'm doing it then.
That's what I love.
Wait,
Trip
well,
or
hold on.
vacation?
Trip or vacation? What's your call?
It depends.
I think I still don't understand
I
what
feel
a trip
weird
is.
doing stand up in a place where I'd rather be on vacation. Like
Yeah.
when I was in Waikiki, when I did in Hawaii, I didn't enjoy working being there. I'd rather just do nothing when I'm there.
Yeah.
So and that's probably the most vacation destination place where I've done stand up.
Okay.
I like a trip. You know what? We're going to go there because I have a show, and then we'll stay for 4 or 5 days and have fun.
I can tell you right now, vacation is better than a trip
Okay.
because a trip will include some sort of work,
Yeah.
usually.
I think I maybe go trip because I can't sit still. So a little bit of work is fine for me.
You like having a...
But you can do activities on the vacation,
You know what I want to do?
especially if you do a Groupon vacation. Those are the best. I did
Yeah.
one to Japan.
Yeah.
I went to Japan and China
On
and
a Groupon.
Thailand on a Groupon.
In what way did you apply Groupon to that trip?
So I bought the trip off of Groupon. It had the airfare and the hotels and tours and
Okay.
everything.
All right. Yeah.
And
yeah,
for
yeah.
$1,400, I was
You went to
able.
all three for a total of $1,400.
I love that you did this.
Well, I went to Thailand and China for $1,400, and Japan was like $500.
What?
like an
and-
add-on?
No, it
Or
was
just-
a separate
Okay,
trip,
yeah,
a whole
yeah.
separate trip. But I got to go to. When I went to Thailand and China, it was 11 days. It was off the chain. Me and my best friend went.
Yeah.
And it was super fun. We got on these buses. We met all these other people that came from America. So we was involved in this huge group. And we got to see all these cool
I'm
things.
so
I met this
happy
super
about
cool
this. I
accountant.
Well, no,
met cool doctors.
I had a time in my life. For probably months. I would just look at the packages on Groupon for Thailand. I wanted to go there so bad, and they would be like, "You start here. It's 11 days. You get all this stuff." And I always was like, "I don't know if it's actually good or not."
Which was your favorite food?
Japan.
Yeah.
Japan had the best food, the most selections. And then I ended up going back there a few times because I was doing comedy for the troops.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
So it was really cool. But when
That
I
was a
went
trip.
just on the that was a trip. And when I went just on the Groupon, it was a great experience because I really got ingratiated into the culture, seeing how they we was on a bus, we stopped at the bus stations, and then it was like bidets everywhere.
Yeah.
But then there was bugs. That was
Was one country worse than another in terms of bugs, or it was kind of everywhere?
I mean, when I say bugs, I don't mean like bugs like flying around and stuff. I mean like bugs like in a barrel to eat.
Oh, like Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom stuff.
Yeah, they like eat bugs. And I guess in America we eat bugs too, but they're in bags of chips.
Yeah.
That
is true.
Called red dye 346.
Are you? That is what they call it. Are you the kind of when they're like, "Hey, we're gonna eat bugs out of this barrel"? Are you like, "Fuck it, all right"? Or are you like, "Let me never do it," or "Let me put it off for 10 minutes"?
If it smells like a dirty mop, I'm not gonna put it in my mouth. I'm
Fair.
sorry.
That's
If
a
it
good rule.
smells how it smells, it's going to affect what I put in my mouth.
Right.
If
And then
it
you don't know if you're gonna
smells
stay
good-
awake through the whole meal or you might fall asleep.
If it smells like skin and clean, like Dove or Irish Spring,
If it's got some Irish Spring to it or some Old Spice body
I'll
wash.
I'll put it in my mouth, but I'm probably gonna fall asleep immediately.
yeah.
But if it's like,
Because that's how you know it's good.
but that's how you know I'm in love.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
She loved dinner.
Yeah.
She's out.
If I don't fall asleep, I didn't love it.
All right, Jer Bear. Thanks for sending. No, thanks for handing this to me.
Do you want to
appreciate
go with me on a Groupon
it.
somewhere?
100%.
We could film it too.
Let's do it.
The
I would
Groupon
do it.
experience.
Oh my God.
Thanks, guys. I'll just be here. I'll wait for you
No,
guys to come
you
back.
come with.
Jesus
Do
you wanna go
Christ.
with?
What am I, chopped
You
liver?
want to go? I'll find us something right now,
That would be.
and I'll buy it
Where
for us.
Where have you not gone? You want to go somewhere you have been, or somewhere you haven't?
I want to go somewhere I haven't been.
All right, I'll go.
It's a bunch of places I haven't been. Let's see, Groupon trip.
Okay.
I mean,
You want to go? You want to go?
of course I would go.
Okay, you said
He
that.
has to go.
You going to?
Of course I'm going.
Okay.
You just said you'd pay for it. What am I going to do, not go?
I am going to pay for it.
Jer Bear, thanks so much. We wish you well. We may be going on a trip or vacation very soon. Your pen pals, Daniel Van Kirk.
Rory Scovel and...
Tiffany Haddish. Now, do you want to go? When do y'all want to go? Because looking like money and I'm feeling like
That's it,
money.
that's it, that's
it.
Let
Okay,
the
so you know
top
it.
down on sunset till it's sunny. Pull up to the club, valet, open the door. Treat me like a star, enter through the back door. Jumping on the couches, standing on the bar. It's crazy when the whole world knows who you are. Up
you
all
wanna be
night,
my
we ain't
friend,
getting no sleep. So
you better
tipsy,
go
I
and
stumbled
get
to
a
the
pen.
Lamborghini Jeep.
And maybe we can keep in touch
Read a letter to me,
like we did in the
yes.
old days.
You're gonna
Give
love
me
this.
a letter, yes.
Oh, give me a letter. That works.
Oh,
Where were you singing?
The theme
Give
song.
us the remix.